government is planning to introduce a cashless welfare card to stop money being spent on drugs, alcohol and gambling. There are already more than 20,000 Australians who have their welfare payments controlled under income management. It helps ensure rent, food and bills are paid. Patricia Anning is one of them and she joins us now. Patricia, good morning, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. I'm interested to see what you think about this card. Does it feel as though you can't be trusted with your own money?
Yes, it does. And quite frankly, I actually volunteered for this card and it has helped me very much. I have paid off some very interesting high debts and I find that I get a lot of looks when I go to use it. And I find that really unfair. A lot of people are really judgmental and it's about time that we are actually trusted with our money. A lot of people do the wrong thing and I understand that, but that's a small group.
But even that's all right, isn't it? Don't you think that's all right? You know, it worries me, Patricia, that you're not trusted with your money, that you're going to live in a nanny state, that the government has to be responsible for you. Surely part of the challenge of getting back on your feet again is to be responsible for your money.
That's right. But there are always going to be people who find a way around this card. Whether they take the card, they give it to their friend then buys the products and they exchange money. Now, they then can buy whatever they want. They can buy alcohol and things. So how are they going to actually monitor this?
I just wondered, I wanted to ask a question. You said you volunteered for it, Patricia. What made you do that? It sounds like you're a very responsible person.
Yes. Unfortunately, I found myself in an abusive relationship, something I couldn't control. I have lived in Homes West for 22 years, found myself in debt, and I decided to go on the card to get out of that debt. I paid it off within 3 months. I decided to go stay on the card because it made me think about my purchases. But also, in saying that, I find that living cashless is really difficult for myself and my children, especially when it comes to things like school excursions. They don't take the card. School fees, they don't take the card. Even the dentist wouldn't take my card, and that is a government dentist.
What do you do then?
Well, then you have to actually, the money that you do get in the bank, which at the moment it's $20 per week, cash, I have to save up and use it then.
So you get $20 a week cash in the bank each week, and how much is the total card worth?
My particular card? Well, it depends on what payment you're on.
What are you on? May I ask you?
Well, that's a bit personal.
All right, no, that's fine. I was just trying to get an idea of how you had to manage, but I don't want to intrude on your personal life.
Okay, how I manage is this. Everything down to the last dollar is accounted for. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I take my daughter to the movies twice a year. Birthdays, she actually goes out to dinner with me. It's nothing fancy, but it is a mother and daughter outing, and so it's personal. Yeah,
right.
It's good.
So, Patricia, if we could just ask you overall how you would rate this type of welfare card, what would you say?
Okay, rating the card, it's great for those that want to change. And that's the point, those that want to change. Not for people who are forced to change. If you're forced to do something you don't want to do, you're not going to do it. You're going to say to hell with everything. If you decide to change, you have a better prospect of it.
Yeah, it'd be helpful if we can get rid of that social stigma attached to it as well. Patricia, thank you very much for talking to us.
You.
We really appreciate your insights.